When I was a child, I loved circuses, and what I liked most about circuses were the animals. I, like others later found out, was also attracted to the elephant. During the performance, the enormous beast would display its size, weight, and enormous strength. But after its performance and until a while before returning to the stage, the elephant was held only by a chain that imprisoned one of its legs nailed to a small stake driven into the ground. However, the stake was only a tiny piece of wood barely buried a few centimeters in the ground. And although the chain was thick and powerful, it seemed obvious to me that this animal capable of uprooting a tree with its own strength could easily pull out the stake and run away. The mystery is obvious. What is holding it up then? When I was 5 or 6 years old, I was still in the wisdom of the elders. I then asked some teacher, some father, or some uncle about the mystery of the elephant. Some of them explained to me that the elephant did not run away because it was trained. I then asked the obvious question, if it is trained, why do they chain it? I do not remember having received any coherent answer. Over time I forgot about the mystery of the elephant and the stake, and only remembered it when I met others who had also asked themselves the same question. A few years ago I discovered that, luckily for me, someone had been wise enough to find the answer. The elephant in the circus does not escape because it has been tied to a stake like this since it was very, very small. I closed my eyes and imagined the little newborn tied to the stake. I am sure that at that moment the little elephant pushed, pulled, sweated, trying to free itself. And despite all its effort, it could not. The stake was certainly too strong for it. I swear that it fell asleep exhausted, and that the next day it tried again, and also the next, and the one after that. Until one day, a terrible day in its history, the animal acquired its impotence and resigned itself to its fate. This huge and powerful elephant that we see in the circus does not escape because he believes, poor thing, that he cannot. He has a record and memory of his impotence, of that impotence that he felt shortly after being born. And the worst thing is that he has never seriously questioned that record again. I have never tried to test his strength again.